everyone. Is anybody here knows what we're going to talk about today?
We have not really.
Oh, startup?
Oh, is this the...
Nadav.
Startup, maybe.
Okay. Anybody else?
IAC.
No, Ari? Yael? Liel, sorry.
Probably more about Eitanim in the camp in the summer, probably, and a new idea, a new probably topic or project.
Eva?
How people communicate with each other through generations.
We are going to talk about invention.
I knew it.
We are not going to talk about inventor and inventions. Do you know any inventors? Yes.
Thomas Edison.
Oh, come on!
Do you know personally any inventor?
Oh, yeah,
Really?
my uncle.
Okay. Nice.
My dad.
Your dad is inventor?
Yeah, he's an
Ari?
I know.
Norman Rogers. Yeah.
Okay. Daria?
You? Yeah.
Hey, each one of you.
All of us.
Yeah, please sit down. Each one of you is inventor. Each one of you were sitting one point of time on the sofa, walking the park with his dog, and had some idea. What is an invention? Invention is something that pretty much change the way we think, change the way we do things, change the way we smell, change the way we listen to things, we hear things. And that's kind of invention. Is anybody here has some invention that you want to share with us? Yeah.
I wanted to have like a face thing that'll protect us against the cold.
Okay.
Face
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had a project for school for Kadena, and we decided to propose to make boats out of used junkyard cars. I guess that's an invention.
Okay. Anyone else? Yes, guy?
Flying cars. Oh, come on, I was gonna say that.
Right. Okay. So it's very easy, right? We sit on the sofa, enjoy the AC, sitting in the park, walking with the dog, sitting with friends, playing basketball. We have invention. Let's do it like that. Let's make a new earphone. Very easy, right? Sit and think. But the most difficult thing to do and the most hard thing to do in life is to have this journey. This journey is a magical journey, one of the toughest journeys that exists in the world, and it's the journey, I will call it the magical journey for
That says from, not for.
the magical for invention. Everything starts from an idea. Remind me, Agar? Your name? Agar? Okay. So let's take your idea about doing the face thing that you thought about. So you were sitting, and can you describe us how you came up with this idea about the face thing?
I was walking to school and I crossed the road and I was really, really cold. And I just thought, well, I have a hat and I have a coat and I have gloves, but what if I have something to protect against my face?
Okay. So the first thing is face a problem. Everything that we do in life, every invention that came from facing a problem, facing an issue, facing some difficulty, want to make things better. So Agar was walk on the way to school. She had a coat on her face and she wanted to invent something else to make life easier. Okay, so this is the first step that we have. The second station, or the second step that we have, is, we call it high-level concept. What is the high-level concept? We had a very rough idea what to do, how to do it. Now, we need to imagine how it looks like, right? We have an idea. Hey, we want to do a new earphone. How it's going to be look like. So we have a very rough idea how we want it, what color, what shape, how it's going to be, in order to get to the last one. What is it, Yeva? What is the last thing, the last stage?
Your invention.
The product.
The product.
Kind of like selling it.
Product. Oh, sorry. Product. So in order to get to the product, we need to imagine the product. We need to create something for the face, something that we think about, what color, how it looks like. Do we need any money
Yeah.
to do it?
Yes.
Really?
To imagine.
Is that
But not to imagine.
Right now, no.
So what do we need to do to get into this high-level concept?
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Willpower.
Natanella. Huh?
You need willpower.
Very good. Idan, what do we need to get to the high level? What do we need? Hmm? Daria, what do we need?
Like an imagination.
Imagination. We need time. We need energy.
Yeah.
We need a will to do it. Just to imagine. Now we imagine, we can sketch it, and if you see my sketching skills, I'm far from being a good painter and a good drawer, but we sketch it high level, and then we need to test it. How can we test it? We have nothing in our hand. Really,
Test it on an animal.
Hmm?
Test it on.
But you have nothing. You have just an idea.
Just brainstorm, or you can make an image on it on my computer. There's apps, and you can kind of have like a blueprints of it, kind of, and you can kind of like program it. I don't know if you want it to be electrical, if you want it to be something, but you don't need to test it on something right away. You can test it on a computer or something.
Okay, it's very good, but I think you step ahead, but it's good. That's it. Yeah, Carl?
Maybe you should start building it, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, Ian? You're too,
So, like,
too fast.
her thing
Huh?
was like, you test it, but like, before you don't just put it on your face first. First, you have to test it. Like, you can just buy, like, a sculpture, like a model, and then just put it on its face and see and check the temperature and it's warm enough. And then you can test it on yours.
Yeah, Natanella?
You have to test it. Maybe still have the dedication to retest it if it fails countless times.
Okay. I like that. In the high level concept, we have nothing in our head. All we have is our imagination. We need to close the eyes and imagine how it looks like. What color, how it sits on the face, how does the invention will look like. Okay, that's the only way to test it. We have nothing, we have a very rough sketch. What do you think is the next step? Yes, Daria?
Really plan it out and then start getting like what you're gonna make it with. You have to like plan it out first.
Okay, good.
Instead of using actual materials that you need, you could use stuff that would represent it. That way you now have sort of like your invention, but not really because it's just like something small, you know?
Okay, Nadav?
Draw or sketch it on a piece of paper and like write on each part what is it going to be made out of.
Okay, Ari?
Ask someone like that you know and see what like steps you would want to ask them to see what's the next step of helping you. And if you want to have an idea and want to make it come to life, you should ask like someone to see what type of opinion they would have to do.
Okay. So the third step is to do it very detailed sketch, very detailed drawing about our invention. So we call it detailed concept. So I imagine myself take a fabric, probably it's kind of like we're using for diving suits, and I'm cutting it in my imagination. And I put it on a piece of paper, I start drawing a face. It's better to use a computer if we have the access to a computer, and to start detail. What is the size of the eyes? What is the size for the nose? What is the mouth? How it's going to hold? What type of bottom it will have? What type of stitches? So then zipper. Do we have zipper or not? Are we going to pack it? So we need to detail every single piece in separate sheet. The zipper, one sheet. And then the whole picture in one blueprint. What resources do we need for this step? Gail,
We need details, of course.
what resources?
A computer.
Uh-huh.
We need paper.
Uh-huh.
We need a kind of something, a kind of a main key to the product that we're making. Kind of like the main source.
Okay, you done?
Like something to write with.
Do we need time? Yeva, do we need money?
Yeah.
Why do we need money?
To get the stuff.
Okay, do we need a lot of money or little money?
Depends on what you're buying for the item.
That's the invention that we're doing now, for our invention.
Oh, then, I don't know, a little.
It'll cost a lot.
Okay? Right, do we need,
Do we need
The third
you
stage,
need
guys.
background
Stage.
information for how you or what you do it, and like you need to have a lot of background information on just that one thing because you won't just be able to jump in. I have to know exactly what you're doing. Building up on her idea, you need a computer, a paper, and a pencil, and a brain, of course.
and a brain? But in this stage, usually what you do, you need a little money, because what we need to do is we need to take somebody professional. I would take somebody from the fashion industry that helped me to design it in the fashion industry software, which I don't know what it is, to help me to do it the right way. So eventually when we go further in this journey, we can convert it, the blueprints, into a prototype, the drawings. So I would hire, if it's another invention, it's kind of engineer. There's a lot of websites today that allows you to rent for very little money, like $5, $10, $20. You can rent a coder, you can rent a designer, you can rent people from third countries, Indonesia, Pakistan, that can do a great job and can help you to design it on actual software. That later on, the machine, the sewing machine that cut the fabric, can read and understand these plans. Ari, what do you think is the next step? Now we have sketches ready for design. We pay for a guy from Pakistan, from a lady that know to design. She did the fabric for the face. What is the next step?
Now you have to figure out how to package the product. You need to see how you're going to give it to people.
I have blueprints. That's all I have.
You didn't make it yet.
I didn't make it. I have just sketches, professional one, on software. What do I need to do now?
Just like you're gonna have to.
But you just said you just sent it to the person in India to create it.
Yeah, so it create me a blueprint. I have it in software. I have it on, whatever, in any AutoCAD or any other software. How to do the face,
So now,
a God invention.
so now you're going to get your material and you're going to ask a professional on who knows like how to use this certain material and show them what it looks like and just be there while they ask them to do it and be there while they're doing it so you can tell them like what you want.
Okay, Agar?
Start building it, I guess, kind of.
Good. So this stage, this is the prototype. Prototype. This is called prototype 1. This is the first prototype. We're going to face a lot of issues after producing the first prototype. Does anybody here know Thomas Edison?
Yes.
What did he invent?
He invented the light bulb
How many prototypes he failed?
147 times.
300.
That's what I said.
Yes, guy?
1,000.
1,000 times he failed with the bulb.
He didn't fail. He found 1,000 ways it didn't work.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. When they ask him what happened, he said it took 1,000 steps to have this prototype working. So this prototype, now we went to India or even to United States or some in Arwin, in Bel Air, and we give them the plan. We come to them and we tell them, okay, we want you to produce me one prototype. Do we need money?
Yes.
Do we need a lot of money
Yes.
to produce the mask?
Yeah.
Depends on what you're making.
Yeah, but how much money do you think we need to give to the sewing in Arwin Drive here in Bel Air? How much money do we need to give her in order to produce us the prototype?
200.
Okay, so
But
it's
it
something
depends on
reasonable.
what store you're going to.
Yeah, something.
Yes.
Usually the companies, they don't just make one, they usually make stuff in large scales. Like, they're not gonna make you only like one hat, yeah. They're not
They're
gonna
gonna
make
make
only
you
one, they're gonna
separate.
make you like 100.
So I'm taking the sketches, the file that I received just now from Pakistan, and I'm driving to Arwin. Yulia, my mother, take me to Arwin. I'm going to a sewing company, and I ask her, hey, listen, you know, I'm young, I'm in mid school, I want to produce one. So usually it costs $2, but because it's only one, I pay $100 because I need only one, because I need to. Does it contain any energy?
Yeah.
But you don't know if it's electric because we haven't thought too much in depth. We don't know if it's going to come in different sizes. We haven't thought about that because you never know if someone has
We could make
a
it a
bigger face
stretchy
than you do.
elastic.
So we didn't. So
You can make it
before
stretchy
you
elastic.
before you kind of make the first one, you need to think if it needs to be electric. It needs to go in the microwave before you put it on.
What?
And
What
this
is
is why Edison had the 1,000 ways of doing it
I have an
until
idea.
he came to the right
What
piece.
if this mask, it would like it's just a flat piece of fabric, and when you put it on your face, it adjusts to like your face.
You have the
Okay.
inventor.
Well,
You have the inventor. You have the inventor. You're the inventor.
So let's stay on the first prototype.
Now, listen. When we are inventors, there are two words. There is the imagination word, theoretical, and there is the practical word to do it. We can stay all day long, like Leah say, if and if and if and if and if and if all day long. What if, what if, what if? And there's a practical way, go and get it and make it happen. And that's the reason we are here. We want to make it happen. So the first prototype, energy, brain, money, and maybe we get some few no's. Because some people say, hey, you're too young, I don't want to deal with you, I don't want to produce one. You ever do, are we giving up?
No.
Never.
Probably.
Are we giving up?
No.
Never. We keep going.
Probably not.
Okay, this journey, a lot of no. A lot of no, a lot of no, a lot of no.
It's laziness.
Can you give up on an idea to create a better one?
Sure.
Does that make sense?
I would stop.
Yeah, so you can give up.
To give a better one. To improve the idea you mean.
No, let's say you just sort of lost the willpower to do one idea, so you're trying to make another one.
If you lost the willpower, it's one story. If you think the product is not good, it's a different story. If you lost the your will, go and do something else. You're not an entrepreneur, you're not inventor. If you want to change, that's a different story. And I will show you shortly some of my ideas and some of my inventions. Now we have the prototype. We have the mask. It's too big. It's not fit. The zipper scratch. The bottom is not fit. It's scratch all over the face. It doesn't fit. Now it's winter. We're in Chicago with the family. We want to try it out. Oh, this doesn't work. It doesn't cold. It doesn't warm. It doesn't work. And unfortunately, it's tearing to two pieces. What do we do, Azal?
We build another prototype
Very
to
good.
try and improve it.
Prototype.
A million.
Prototype 2, we don't produce one. We produce 50, 30, depends. We produce multiply. And we come and we give Yeva, try it out. I know you're going to Russia with your father alone. Maybe you try it out in Moscow. It's cold. Maybe, I don't know, in the old days. Okay, I give you one, I give you one, you give your uncle, you give people, try it all over the world, and then we get much broader feedback how to improve our product.
Okay. Right? Which will learn its users.
User experience.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do we need energy?
Yes.
We are tired, you know, it's a long, long time. It's many months. Do we need energy?
Yeah.
A lot of energy. This is not enough. We need many. Do we need time?
Yes, a lot of time.
A lot of pizza.
That's not enough.
Do we need
It's at the end of this class.
do we need willpower?
Yes.
A lot.
Energy drink. Is that enough energy for this?
No.
Maybe you would need willpower and devotion.
Idan, do we need money?
And be strong.
Do you think we need more money than prototype 1? Okay. Now, you don't have money. What do you do? Hmm?
You make money.
You rob a bank.
Huh?
You beg.
You pay. Yes, madam.
Yeah, but it's almost like you have to go to people that has the money and ask them to invest in your company or your stuff.
Oh, you go to the bank and get a loan or get a loan from your parents.
Yeah, or get a loan.
And tell them to invest
Yes,
in you.
sir.
Go create a
Okay, that's a good idea.
But how do you create it if you have no money?
You don't need money to create.
Okay,
I steal something and sell it. Sponsorship.
okay, very good ideas.
Get a
Now, we succeed and we make 20 of those. Now we reach to the most critical and most difficult stage of every inventor. This is the most difficult. So far, it was a piece of cake. It was easy. Now, I call it the chicken and the egg. You know why the chicken and the egg dilemma, Nadav?
No.
Who was born first? The chicken or the egg?
The egg, because it could be a dinosaur egg.
No,
But both, but God together.
The chicken.
You see, there is argument. There is argument. Now, we have a prototype. We have a prototype.
It's not an argument, it's a fact.
Guys.
We have a prototype. It's almost working. It's okay. It's not amazing. It's not ready for production, but it's almost working. It's already sit good on the face. Agar is happy. We're in Chicago. It's keep warm. There are some glitches we need to work. What do we need to do now? Yes, Yeva.
How did you pay for the ticket
Make
though?
it go viral.
Be like world now.
Yes.
Advertise.
Okay. Yes. Sir.
Built another prototype.
No. Find somebody to help you to fund your production.
Now we need investor. Okay. Now I'm your investor. Come to me. Try to sell me.
What?
I'm the investor.
Pretend you're in Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't watch
Shark
No?
Tank is the one that is. No, it's the one. What? Which one is?
Tell me about your product. I don't have time. I have a meeting.
It's supposed to help people. What was it again?
It's basically it's a mask it's a mask that goes on your face that is supposed to protect you from the cold.
Okay. And you have customers?
Yes.
Really? How many customers do you have?
Like 20 or 30.
20 or 30? Do you sell it in any stores?
No, not
I didn't
yet.
see it in Macy's. I didn't see it in.
I didn't start selling yet. I'm still
So-
working on the
Right.
prototype.
Guys, stop. So when you have a customer, come back to me. So the investor turn you down. Now imagine we walk all the way until here, 1 year. We fail, we strive, we struggle. We went to Chicago, we had fun, and now we try to raise money. We have the most amazing product. And the investor, this is the door. Thank you for coming. And not one, and not two, and not three, and not four, and not five. 20 of them turn us down. Let us go. We go home. Now we're desperate. We have a product, a mask, a guy, the inventor. Everybody turn us down. Means our product is not good enough.
We build it.
And they ask customers. But how can I get customers if I don't have the money?
Well, the investors don't believe it, and they probably have a lot of experience with what products are good. It's not.
Do you know Airbnb?
Yeah.
Do you know that 1,500 investors turn Airbnb down? 1,500
That's a
investor
lot.
turn him down.
But we have like 7 billion people.
1,500 turn him down.
Turn one person.
You know how many people in Facebook turn Facebook down?
How many?
A lot. Thousands of investors, thousands of venture capital turn
How
him
many
down.
people use Facebook?
Are we giving up?
No.
What do we do?
Make it go viral.
Okay.
This existential crisis.
So now it's a chicken and egg dilemma. Please, it's a chicken and egg dilemma. Now, investor or customer? With my belief, and that's all it works, I bring the customer first. Because once you have the customer, I have a stamp. So now I'm going to, where can we sell it? You know REI, the store? Sell like equipment, outdoor equipment?
It can be stuff.
Camping?
Academy.
Okay. Sports Academy. Okay. I go to Sports Academy. Who do I go, Ari, in Sports Academy?
You're gonna go to the building section.
Okay, I'm going to the building. Come to the building, sell me. I'm the manager. Good afternoon, sir. How can I help you?
Sir, I need to get all the list of the materials that I have, and I need to look through them. Yeah.
What do you come here to the sports academy? What did you come to meet me, sir?
Yeah.
I'm the manager. How can I help you?
I need to show you these materials and then ask you where I can find them.
You try to sell me. You try to sell me the mask, not to buy. You try to sell me. I'm the customer. I'm the manager of Sports Academy. Sell me.
Okay, I thought you were asking.
Okay,
me all the-
I'm the sports manager. I'm the store manager.
Oh yeah, we have this really cool mask that like heats up your face, makes your cheeks really red and stuff when it's cold.
No, that's what
No, that's
what
what-
Yes, Leah.
Hello, Mr. Manager. I have created a really good product and I would like to sell it here at this store. My product is a face mask that heats up your face during the cold. Imagine if you're walking with a little beanie and a scarf and a jacket and boots in the winter and your nose is really cold, your cheeks are cold, and you need something to warm up your face. You can use this awesome...
Ma'am, my time is short, but I'll tell you something, you convinced me. However, I have some problem because I'm not the manager. So I give you the business card. We're located in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, so I give you the business card. We're located in Cleveland, Ohio. And you need to go there to the purchasing department. They make the decision. Sorry, I'm not making the decision. What do?
You go to the person who gave me the business card. Well, you go to the person on the business card.
On the business card in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah.
You get 1,000 calls a day for people like you. What do?
But that's just a conundrum because then it keeps on going. He gets another call, and then if somehow you make it to that, oh yeah, I'm really not the manager. You need to go to someone higher. He lives in Canada. Go to Canada now. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to Canada when he gets like 10,000 more calls like that. What are you gonna do then? It's just an endless
Are we
cycle.
giving up?
No.
Yes.
Are we giving up?
No.
Never.
Maybe.
Never. Okay. It's Wednesday, Thursday. We're on the plane. The guy in Cleveland, Ohio doesn't pick up the phone. He doesn't answer the phone. Okay? He's the purchasing department for Sports Academy. What are we doing on Thursday morning? We're on the plane to where? Cleveland, Ohio. We're landing in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Okay, we never give up. We knock on the door. We don't care. We've been invited. We don't been invited. We knock on the door. We knock on the door. Liel, you open the door. I'm the manager, production manager. I'm the procurement manager.
Are you the what did you say?
I'm the procurement manager, purchasing manager.
I have went to a manager at the Academy Sports, and he told me to come to you because I've told him about a product that I've created that I would like to sell at the Sports Academy store.
Do you have the product here, man?
Yes.
Show me.
It's in my backpack.
Okay.
It's a heat-up face mask for the winter. When your face is cold, you put it on and it heats
I need
up.
20,000 pieces by Christmas. Now it's October. Can you make it?
No.
Can you make
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Exactly.
Now we
You
fly-
never hesitate.
Now we fly.
You don't have the money. Think about it. You're sitting in front of me. You don't have the money. You don't have the capability. I'm sitting here, Sports Academy. You have 1 second to make a decision. What did you say?
Yes.
Perfect. Good.
Yes.
Can you make it?
לא, כי אמרת שאתה צריך בשש ויש עוד 12
As I said, like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Best thing was-
All right. Okay. So now we have the most important thing. What is it? Customer.
Money.
Customer.
Go viral.
Customer.
Viral.
Now what you do? You have 1 month to produce 20,000 pieces. What do you do, Yava?
You have like two.
What do you do? You don't have money? You barely have money to come back to Houston, Texas. You don't have money for flight. What do you do?
You get a loan.
Nah, the bank turn you down. We don't need a loan. What do you do? Yeah, your father doesn't have enough money for 20 pieces. Yes.
You go to the investor and tell
Very
them
good.
about customer.
Very good. Now we're going to investor. Now we're going to investor. So from an idea to investor, we have money. What do you do now with the money? You have money, 20,000.
Create it.
Perfect. we create it. Okay? We went into this path. It's very nice. We sit here, AC, we can say whatever we want, right?
Yeah.
I create it very easily. Now, I'm going to show you, because we don't have much time, I'm going to show you one of my most successful failures, and some of them really succeed, but one of my most successful failures that I've done. And I explain you, and you tell me what stages they are, and you see in reality things that I've done in my life since I was 7 years old until today, so you will understand the path, how I create this path of getting the product down and deliver. So,
Can you move the whiteboard so you can see?
I'm 10 years old, first computer, 1986. We have a printer, inkjet printer. I'm sitting like this, one line. I have to print picture. I'm 10 years old, sitting in front of the computer. It took about 25 minutes to print one page. So I'm facing a problem. Slow printer. What I did, I created a printer with 3 heads that print triple the time. So what stage I am? Agar, what stage is this?
The detailed concept.
No, it's not a detail. This is not a detail. We are here. We are here. You can pass it over if you want.
That was from
1986. If you want, I can show you hundreds of them.
You have very nice
Ah,
handwriting.
10. Yep. Okay.
I used to have them.
This is the head. This is another head, and this is another head. I know that. We'll also fix it.
Okay. Now, guy was a baby. Guy was a baby, and we were in Club Med. And Anat, his mother, took him in a stroller, and there was a dining room. There was a dinner, and I need to help her with a stroller. It was, difficult to carry the stroller and to take Eyal on there. So what did I do? I created a stroller with three wheels, which allow you to climb much easier on the stairs. What a stage this is. The detail.
Concept.
So here it's called ice step. It's a stroller that can climb on stairs. It has all the detail, all the sketches, everything in AutoCAD. And yeah, when you finish, pick it up. Thank you. Now, I'm 17 years old. I have a new driving license. In Israel, there was a law that every new driver has to carry a sign, new driver, and the mother, which is not, it's a old driver, are not allowed to have this sign. Okay? So what I did, usually there are not many cars, there's only one car for family, and we share. So the mother my mother gave me the car, I could drive it with my friends, and then when I bring it back, I need to take off the sign. So I came up with this sign. This is a folding sign. I'm 17 years old, we invented this, and we make about 5,000 pieces. This is your letter of all the people that were involved. My sister used to cut it. My brother used to pack it in the garage. Yeah, in the garage, and we gave it to stores. So we reached to the product. Put it there. We reached to the product. This product didn't fly, didn't take off. Everything was defective, and all these signs were, because of the son of date, fall in the car. So all the stores bring us back. We did it on consignment, so they didn't need to pay us until they sell it. So this is the real sign. And this, I think, one of my first failures. So this is the whole way. This is the whole way from an idea to product.
How long did it take you?
That took me about 6 months.
Bro.
We're in high school.
It doesn't fold.
No, yeah, this is the first, but the original fold.
Oh.
Yeah. It's, right. All right. Now I'm sitting in the university. I'm 21 years old. I'm study business and international relationship. Huge auditorium, 200 people. The professor, sitting where I'm standing now, and give papers to the students. So every student need to put it in the folder, you know, with folder, with binder. There's only one punch hole. What happened to me now, Netanella?
Idea?
What? We have a problem. One punch hole, one punch hole, and we have binder. What happened? Yeah.
First of all, there aren't enough punchers, and we have 3 rings. What? No.
But everybody has a binder. Everybody has a binder, but we need to wait for the punch hole to come all over the world.
It wastes time.
Good. What do we do, Nadav?
Maybe find another one so we go faster.
I stepped out of the class, in the middle of the class, took all my stuff away, went to the other school. It's the design school called Bezalel. I was sitting 3 days in the ironing department, and I invented the all-in-one. The all-in-one. This is the first prototype of all-in-one. It's the binder does the whole. I open, so I did face a problem, concept, detailed concept, imagination, doesn't work.
You drew that?
Yeah. Then I went to the detail one. Second, I'm doing this detail, computer, try, brain, doesn't work. So I went and I did the third one, cost me $900. These rings make the hole. Now it sounds stupid, right? No, so you can, it's heavy, so you can go over and look at it after. So imagine the binder make the hole, right? It's called all-in-one. Now it sounds stupid, but there are a lot of technical phases that very few people succeed, even the best engineers succeed to solve, because in order to roll fluent, you need to have the same size of ring. However, when you need to do the hole, you need it larger. So there's a lot of technical things that if somebody wants after the class, I can share it with you.
How do you use it?
But isn't
No, this is not it.
Have you
But
used
that,
The top. I will show you.
they have in my school, they have those electrical hole punchers where you put the paper in and it goes.
I'm 1999,
Yeah.
18 years ago.
Yeah, but
1999. Today there's no
now.
folders.
Yeah.
Of course. I have prototype 2. Now, customer. You know what I'm doing? I'm calling Office Depot in Florida. I'm talking to the procurement. His name was Chuck Rubin. I pick up the phone and I say, hey, I need to meet Chuck. Like he's my friend from high school. The secretary thought I'm no Chuck Rubin. He's the procurement manager for Office Depot. Back then, Office Depot in 2004 was huge. I'm going to marry in 9 days. I have exactly 5 days to make it. If no, I'm late to my wedding. So I'm going to meet Chuck Rubin. I'm getting into, and this is my most successful failure. And I'm going into the meeting, Office Depot. The guy is in charge of $800 million purchasing folders. 10 people in the room. I present it, they say, that's brilliant. Bring me to any store. Now what I do? Now I'm stuck here. I don't have any investor. I don't have any money. I have ordered from Office Depot and I cannot finish it because I'm stuck. I was stuck here. I bought a customer, I couldn't make it. I was in a situation in life that I couldn't make it and I failed. Okay? Last thing. I'll show you. And it's okay, you're going to fail as well. It's okay to fail. Everybody fails. Steve Jobs failed, everybody failed. It's okay. It's part of life. And we learn and we keep going. Are we giving up?
No.
Are we giving up?
No.
Never. Okay. I was the worst Israeli Navy SEAL navigator. Okay? I don't have any orientation. I don't remember where I parked my car. 2012 Paul McCartney show downtown Houston. I'm going to the show. I don't find parking space.
I saw this one. I was there.
I went to the show, parked my car, was late, couldn't find my car. I'm with the alarm like this. 40 minutes, and he's upset. Where's the car? Okay, I say that's it. I'm going to China, and I'm going to make.
Why are you
this
going
happen.
to China?
And this is SureSpot. So SureSpot is the first product in life after many trials that I've done in my life, in many situations in life, that I came from a concept into this.
This is your invention? Is it live now?
SureSpot is a complete parking solution for you and your customers. Josephine would like to go to the Texans football game at the NRG Stadium, which is the 5th largest stadium in the USA. She logs into her SureSpot app, locates the NRG Stadium, picks her desired SureSpot is a complete parking solution for you and your customers.
Okay, yeah, Jody wants to go to energy.
Like to go to the